Hey, welcome to The Guide. I'm Yo.
And I'm Will.
And here's your weekly update, and it is that busy time of year, my friend.
And then a bomb was also dropped recently, too.
Man.
So everything is just, falling together.
It was really a bomb. I mean, It came out of nowhere. When I first heard it, I didn't believe it. I didn't think it was real. I had to confirm it by 3 different sources. And, of course, we're talking about the big news that Disney has purchased Lucasfilm and all its subsidiaries, which is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just crazy.
People are freaking out, too.
Yeah.
It's funny to see all my friends' discussions online because a lot of people are stoked and then a lot of people are very skeptical of it, too. So.
Yeah, at first I was very skeptical. Like I said, I didn't believe it was happening. I was like, George Lucas would never do that. He's a control freak.
No.
He likes to control his franchise. But then I was thinking, with Clone Wars, he's learned kind of let go, and that's a high-quality show.
Yeah.
And he's a consultant on that, which is what he's going to do going forward. And I think he's done a good job of consulting on that. He's helped the stories go in some really cool directions. You watch some of the special features on the Clone Wars DVDs, and they talk about, well, this story was George's idea, and you're like, really? That was a really good story, And so
he actually has good ideas.
Yeah, he does, but then other people execute him well. So I think some of that's lent towards his, I could let go a little bit, but still.
Plus, I could let go of something for $4 billion, too.
Yeah, it was a $4 billion deal. And Disney did announce that there will be a Star Wars 7. It will be a sequel to Return of the Jedi and possibly a new trilogy, 7, 8, and 9. And then, continuing on after that, Star Wars movies every 2 or 3 years. So what's your reaction to all of this news?
I think it's cool that they want to carry on the legacy of Star Wars, but I'm very worried that they're going to be releasing a movie every year, every 2 years, and it's just going to turn into a poorly done superhero film attempt.
Well, regardless, it's happening, and the implications are pretty huge. I mean, you think about theme park stuff. Disneyland and Disney World already do all kinds of stuff with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Craziness. Can you imagine going to, like, Jabba's palace at Disneyland? It would be insane.
I'm going to be interested in doing that, that's for sure.
And then, you go to Disneyland, and they have all these Disney character action figures, like Mickey Mouse as Indiana Jones, or Donald Duck as a stormtrooper. You have all that. Now think of the possibilities. They could actually I mean, you already have Robot Chicken doing spoofs. You already have Family Guy doing spoofs. Can you imagine doing a Disney character Star Wars spoof, like short film or episodes? Or that'd be crazy.
I just want to get my application in for the Darth Vader job in the theme park.
So we have an article at GameAndMovieGuide.com because this is a huge subject.
Yeah,
and it covers movies, video games, TV, comic books, and we go through and talk about, okay, what does this mean for these things, and what do we think is going to happen? So if you're curious about all of that, be sure to check out GameAndMovieGuide.com because we cover as much of it, share what we know, and what we are speculating on. It's just, my mind's still blown. It's so crazy. So let's move on from something that's a little less mind-blowing and talk a little bit about Medal of Honor Warfighter. And now, here's the thing. You have Call of Duty, which is like the Michael Bay of shooters. You have Battlefield, which is all about the squad vehicular destruction when it comes to shooters. You have Halo. It's the sci-fi shooter. So, what is Call of Duty's niche? And with Medal of Honor and now Medal of Honor Warfighter, they're kind of going for, like, we're the realistic shooter. Like, this game was supposed to be based on actual spec ops. Things that have taken place, and of course not the exact same missions because that's still classified, but based on real world operations. Yeah. So this is the real world shooter.
Unfortunately, the real world's a little boring sometimes and really confusing in the storyline.
I don't know. Medal of Honor Warfighter, we didn't get a chance to actually do a full review of it, but we have our impressions from the game, so you can check that out at GameAndMovieGuide.com. I really think it's like turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon.
Yeah.
You want to try and stay healthy, but it just doesn't taste the same.
Well, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, but just not quite as good.
Pretty much, yeah.
Not quite as good. And so that's my comparison for Medal of Honor Warfighter. It's like turkey bacon.
That's perfect, yeah.
And then another big review that we're working on, of course, is Assassin's Creed 3. We just got our copy of that, and we are steadily working our way through that. And, here's the thing. So far, I haven't even played the main character of the game. The early going, you play a completely different character, and it's a little bit slow, but it's like a movie that's slowly building up its plot points, developing its characters, and I appreciate that. You know, I don't mind that's a little bit slower.
Well, especially in this kind of video game, too, because, I mean, you're going to have a lot of hours of gameplay with Assassin's Creed, and so it's going to be constantly building on itself.
Now, some of the gameplay elements, I mean, the stealth isn't quite as good as something like Splinter Cell Conviction was. The combat isn't quite as cool as it was in Batman Arkham Asylum, so it falls short. But as a whole, it holds together really, really well, and it's still really compelling and a lot of fun. So that's just early impressions. We'll have our full review of Assassin's Creed 3 here soon.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, you like learning about history from media, so this is a way to learn about the Revolutionary War, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. It's,
without having to read a book, which I know you're a fan of.
Maybe I'll learn how to sword fight while I'm at it, too.
Maybe. And then a couple other things that we're reviewing. We won't touch on them a whole lot, but Wreck-It Ralph came out this week. Ode to Video Games.
Amazing idea for a movie,
Yeah,
I think.
absolutely. And spectacular. So check out our review of that. And then Flight, Denzel Washington's new movie with director Robert Zemeckis. First time going back to live action after doing some animated films. We got a review of that, let you know if it's the Oscar bait that everyone's saying that it is, which I know you're not a fan of Oscar bait.
It's just Denzel.
And then real quick, let's touch on Chasing Ice, a new documentary that's coming out this November. Fascinating little documentary that touches on the issue, is climate change and global warming real? It's pretty amazing stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like, here's the thing. This is a movie you need to see, not just like see as go to the movie theaters to watch.
Right.
The imagery is astoundingly beautiful. It's just absolutely, it's just awe-inspiring.
Yeah.
Like some of the images they capture, and then what those images reveal about what's going on with some of the glaciers in the world.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing. I mean, this is an amazing documentary that really, I didn't know what to say after I saw it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, but you definitely need to see it because there's some stuff that's just, it's such a crazy scale that it's really it's really hard to imagine it without help.
It's a thought-provoking documentary, but the imagery is gorgeous, and what it reveals will really rock your world. I mean, I was really impressed with it. So check out our review of Chasing Ice. We have the trailer there, and it'll be in limited release this November. Hopefully it'll hit wide release here very, very soon, because it's worth seeing.
See, that would be an awesome IMAX movie.
It really would be.
Amazing
that was my
Antarctica
first thought.
planes.
That was my first thought. When I saw it, I was like, when are they going to build that IMAX here in Albuquerque? Because I want to see this on a huge screen. It would be amazing. And then one last thing to touch on. We had one of our listeners contact us, Frogman356. Frogman356. And he has a Christian gaming clan. So if you're interested in joining a Christian gaming clan to do some games, be a part of events, and that type of stuff, you can email him to join the clan. It's 356clan@gmail.com. And, you know, we're here to support gaming clans like that. I think it's pretty cool.
Totally.
You're going to have your own Christian gaming clan for Halo 4 when it comes out, right?
Yeah, it's going to be more of a lifestyle than the clan.
So, yeah, be sure to get in touch with Frogman356 if you want to join his Christian gaming clan. Whew, man.
That's a lot of stuff.
Did we cover enough today?
And everything just keeps coming, too.
I know, and there's more. There's more in the way. Call of Duty's coming out. Halo 4 is coming out. We didn't even talk about Need for Speed.
Oh,
and
my
that's
gosh.
Out. And we got so much to cover. Keep up with us on Facebook.
Facebook.com/Game and Movie Guide, and also GameandMovieGuide.com.
Ooh, and join us next time. We'll have a whole lot more.
Oh, yeah.